everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is having a great day. So we're going to go ahead and continue with our collective reads. This will be for all signs, which means it may or may not resonate with you in your personal situation. If it does, take what resonates. If it does not, leave the rest for those that it applies in their personal situation. All right, collective, I'm hearing karma is playing out for your ex and their toxic family. If this is not an ex and a family situation for you, place the energy as it resonates, whether this is your friends, people at a job, at a business, whoever the energy applies to for you in your situation. Karma is playing out, right? You know what I'm saying? In my previous readings, I was letting you know that spiritual court was already in session. Their hearts have already been weighed. You met people with love. They met you with hatred, right? So it's kind of like this is like playing out like what you get for treating people with hatred. All right, collective. So what's happening is we got a Two of Pentacles energy out here with the Nine of Swords due to a Queen of Cups reverse and a Queen of Swords reverse. All right, collective. This is what I'm getting. Remember, I was telling you guys on my previous reading that somebody's like karma and like what's going to happen is they're going to be used because they decided to use people. This is somebody who's figuring it out. Two of Pentacles are trying to cope and balance this. This person was two-faced, is two-faced. All right, collective. This person is coming out as a Nine of Swords. I was feeling like a King of Swords energy, but this person's bust down to a Knight because I'm hearing, I can't believe you lied to me. And I'm hearing this person's like, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. What did you do? You lied to me. So they're like trying to like force out the truth about the situation that you intuited, right? You knew, you advised them, or however they knew you knew about somebody lying to them. All right, collective. This person showing up as a Knight of Swords, a confident speaker. This person wants to get down to the truth. Why does the collective know that you lied to me? You know what I'm saying, collective? Like this person can't figure it out. It's because of a Queen of Cups in reverse that was in the middle, y'all. Because whoever the partner was a Queen of Swords reverse. All right, collective? So back it up. This person was a King of Swords. They're now bust down to a Knight because somebody got in the middle. Somebody cheated on them, their friend, child, or however the situation was. Somebody was like the filter of lies for this person. All right, collective, the Queen of Swords. This one right here is the bitter, miserable, nasty little pill that was in a partnership with this one. All right, collective. So what I'm getting in the downloads is they're having an argument. All right, collective. This person wants to get down to the truth. What the truth was filtered through, what they thought was truth, right? It is now coming to them and realize was lies, was this Queen of Cups reverse person. This could be their mom, right? Collective, your mom, a mother figure. This Queen of Cups is somebody who's not in touch with reality. I'm hearing this person saying, I can tell you everything that you need to know about the collective. Didn't know squat. This person comes off as they knew you enough to tell this person lies for this person. This is what I'm getting for this particular reading. Not only that, for some of you, this is like a same-sex relationship because these two are in and out in a partnership. This person's on the outside, so they're in a third-party situation themselves. This person could be somebody who is, I heard antisocial, but they are social. So this is somebody who flip-flops as well. A Queen of Cups reversed is someone who's not in touch with reality. They don't know the facts. They're overreactional. They make something bigger than what it really is when it was like somebody who was like overreacting themselves. And this is somebody who's only focused on themselves. So I'm hearing they wanted to make themselves look better. So everybody had a reason to lie on you, collective, to somebody who could have gotten the truth for you, but it was filtered by somebody who thought they knew you and didn't know squat about you. Let's go over this Queen of Swords in reverse. This person just straight out hated you, collective. Whoever this particular person is, this person was the one that, collective, you were in a third party with this one. All right, collective. Remember I was telling you on my last reading that they did all this to keep this person away from you? Because if they really heard the truth from you straight from the horse's mouth, and maybe they did, collective, however this resonates, then this person's lies will be invalid, but they trusted this person over you. You see what I'm saying, collective? It's something about mistrust being repaid with mistrust, right? So they're like all mortified that you lied to me. Well, this person's a liar just like you. Come on now. You're surprised that somebody lied to you too? This one's got a bag of secrets, collective. Queen of Swords reversed. The vision and the download that I got. Remember I was telling you guys on my previous reading that this person's going to drag them for everything? I got another confirmation. The visual that I got is like this person's been like keeping trail on everybody who was in league with them on the betrayal to you, collective, for collateral. So like I'm hearing from this person's energy, if I go down, you all go down. Here's the kicker. All right, collective, these two are now in a partnership. So this could be two girlfriends, two people at a job, their new same-sex romantic partner, however the energy resonates. These two are in a partnership. These two are a little together. These two ain't gonna rat on each other. These two only. Anybody outside of this union with these two girls, this might be a mama and a daughter. The mom and daughter, they're like back to back. They're like, Wolverine or whatever the other character was and in X-Men. They're not going against each other. But everybody else, fair game. I'm trying to tell you, collective, this one's nasty. It's not just you that they betrayed, and I feel like you've said this before. The Queen of Swords in reverse energy is a liar, extremely manipulative with words. They play with words, they play with people. They're extremely vindictive. They are vindictive to the core. You're not here, collective. This is now their bitter, miserable energy that they have to contend with because they chose to believe somebody just as nasty and vindictive as them. You're not exempt, sir, ma'am. Okay, collective. This person's been keeping secrets. So I'm hearing her say, if I go down, you go down. And again, collective, this all has to do with like their hatred, their intense hatred for you. You come out as a high priestess. They hated what you knew. They hated your intuition. They hated that you knew things about them that they didn't want to tell anybody else. All right, collective, because they were trying to keep something on them. It's like, I'm hearing like to drop a dime on them. This person's been waiting for somebody to come for them so they can drop a dime on this one, collective. And it's like they're all like trapped in their lies that they agree to with each other. All right, collective, because somebody in their group is going to take them down too. High priestess energy, very intuitive. I'm hearing for this particular Queen of Cups in reverse energy, this person was swearing that they knew things about you. To a high priestess, you don't know anything. With the high priestess, they know what you want them to know. You have a lot of secrets. You have a lot of mysteries about you. That's why people are obsessed with trying to find out who the heck the high priestess is. They want to know how you know what you intuit. Is that intuitive? Do you really know that? It's like always trying to prove the improvable because the information and insight doesn't come from them or any book that they can even buy or rent out. You know what I'm saying, collective? It's come from the Most High God that they don't have a connection to. So this person's trying to figure out, like, how do you know this thing that I got betrayed? It's because you're intuitive. And this is a God-given gift. Highly intuitive. You follow your intuition. Somebody realized that they didn't. Somebody was supposed to rise to a higher level with you and they chose not to. And this is the rewards of their misdeeds. All right, collective, for judging you negatively. You know what I'm saying, collective? This is what happens when you judge someone unfairly. They really misjudged you. They didn't know you like somebody told them that they knew you. They didn't know squat. What they knew is that they only wanted to protect themselves and make sure that they get some type of collateral damage if anybody found out that they lied. Judgment reversed. They made you the scapegoat, collective. Now you're not even in this energy. It's still like this intense hatred towards you, collective. And this is, I'm hearing in the energy, like for what? Collective's not around. You separated from this person, so you still hate them for what? Like, what does your hatred get you? What does your hatred buy you? What is your hatred doing for you? It's only doing nothing but tearing them apart. So this is when you realize people's hatred doesn't do anything to you. When you're outside of the situation, it only turns back on them because they decided to judge somebody negatively, unfairly. They were not aware of what they were missing in the situation. Maybe you told them they didn't want to listen, right? Just being self-absorbed. Check this out. We got a Six of Swords reverse energy to the Ten of Cups reverse energy. Look at the elements, collective. You got a cup energy here, sword energy here, but how it falls out is a sword energy here and cup energy here. These two are in a partnership. They are back to back. They are not going against each other, right? These two elements are switched. So they're one with their energy. They are bound now because of how they decided to move in the situation. Six of Swords in reverse, somebody who's their own worst enemy is falling out under her. Not only that, but deciding to stay in negative situations. Like I'm hearing like this is still like bothering them. Like your existence bothers them. And that's, like I said, like the energy of like, why still hate this person? Like they're not doing anything to you. They're not talking to you. Why do you still hate this person? Why is their memory bothering you still to this day? Like, and it's like a realization of how triggered these people were about your very existence, collective. You just being alive bothered them. And I'm not even like overstating the matter because you got this Ten of Cups in reverse energy right under the sword person. So again, switching the elements. This is somebody who has an unrealistic goal. This is somebody who's very bitter, very miserable, not happy. And this is just somebody who just hates people. I told you that. So you're dealing with very negative, bitter, miserable people. And if you're around them, they hated you because you were not bitter, miserable, and hateful. They wanted to paint you out to be the very negative people that they are. Remember, I was telling you guys this energy came out on my last reading. it was insulated. People didn't know how negative and bitter and miserable and hateful these people were. It's something about they hated you specifically because you were so positive, you're so enlightening, you're like a dynamic leader, whatever this is. If this is like a job situation, they hated you, period. Collective. And they did everything and anything that they can do to justify their hatred. However this comes out, collective, they're in their energy same again. So they're not changing. They hate. They're hateful people. All right, collective. So yeah. So what is this hateful people trying to do? Want to play victim. All right, collective. Remember I was telling you on my last reading, when somebody gets this energy, they're going to have a hard time like reconciling this energy. Like, oh my God, I got lied to by the person that lied on you about. Okay, collective. So they're having a hard time. But here's this Queen of Swords in reverse energy, deciding to Four Cups in reverse energy, only focusing on herself. Like, I need to play victim now. This person can't walk around and saying I'm this negative, evil, hateful person when they really are. So they're wanting to get in your energy. They're like trying to test your strength energy out here. Like, I'm hearing like your boldness of strength is kind of like showing up just in the world in general as you were never who they painted you out to be. That's what I'm getting with the strength, and they're having a hard time with it. All right, collective, because this was this whole narrative that didn't go down the way that they thought it was going to go down because it's crumbling and you're not even there. So it's like people should have listened to you the entire time. The lies and the liars will always expose themselves because they can't stop lying, even to the people that they are around, collective. So yeah, this moon energy to the Three of Cups in reverse energy is what this Queen of Swords and group are trying to do. There is a group that she has tagged in because she wants to play victim. She wants to hide the fact that they're still in their emotions, feeling insecure about what you know about what they did to treat you unfair and to isolate you. This person is still stalking you. This person I heard digitally, so online, very stalkerish. They want to know what you're doing. It's kind of like their obsession with you can't stop. This is somebody who's completely given themselves to the devil, literally, collective. They're obsessed with you, and the obsession is not cute. It's not fun. It's showing up as delirium and delusion. That's not even cute or funny. This is when you realize people's hatred makes them look ugly. I'm literally getting a distorted like figure of a person's like face. Like, it's when you look at this person, you can really see how like evil they are and nasty they are, and it's not an endearing quality like they thought it was. They really thought just being hateful and hating on people makes them attractive. They're realizing it doesn't. All right, collective. Somebody's going to check them. All right, collective. So yeah. So this is what I'm getting with this particular energy of the Page of Swords in reverse, like being two-faced, like stalking, spying, gossiping about you, and it's just only making them look worse and worse and worse because they can't stop with their addictions. Here's the problem: them trying to like come in your energy. This is like some attention-seeking behavior because you're not giving them the time of day. Collective. Literally, this energy of the Two of Swords is yours. You denied this energy. This is like, I don't see nothing. I don't hear nothing. Like, you're not in my energy. Like, you're not bothered. I think that bothers them because they want to be relevant. And this is, again, collective, people who did not want you around. So they have no legitimate reason to be around you, trying to interact with you. It literally makes them look psychotic the more that they do it, right? So it's not a good look, all right, collectives, because whatever they're trying to do is not landing with this Two of Swords energy. This is like straight up denial. I don't see nothing. They want you to choose to do something and you're not. What they wanted you to choose to do is to agree to an injustice. They wanted you to like do something. I'm hearing like do something for a laugh for them. This is somebody who really is like I'm gonna say like checking themselves out of reality. You see what I'm saying, collective? Justice in reverse is not working. And because it didn't work, we have the energy of a Four of Pentacles in reverse, which I'm getting as a Queen of Swords. This is somebody who's like needs to like compete with you to have some type of self-esteem. Again, not a good luck at all. And this person is afraid to lose to you with this mother figure that I'm getting is the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's something like they want to like get some visual proof that they were right about you. They won this like self-imposed competition for them to feel confident about themselves after they decide to exclude and to still hate somebody that they didn't want around. Their whole rationale makes absolutely no sense. If you don't want them around, why are you following them? And you know what I'm saying, collective? Their hatred is literally causing them to go delulu. But what I'm also getting with this, we have a Magician reverse. I'm getting is not the King of Swords energy, the Knight of Swords energy. This injustice didn't land that way. So what's happening right now? They want to go to somebody else, a Magician reverse, who can continue with the manipulation. All right, collective. This is somebody who's like, all right, it's not working. What else can we do? We really need to make sure that this person feels that we hate them so much. We can't stand their very life existence. We want them to be off this planet Earth. And realizing that none of that is like a realistic expectation of a human being's life. These people are like literally checked out from reality, collective. They're like, I'm trying to tell you, they want some type of support with the Six of Pentacles. I'm also getting there's an illusion here that's going on. A part of the reason why you needed to deny this injustice had everything to do with this, because what this Four of Cups in reverse energy was, they decided to go to somebody else to get some type of support or generosity to create an illusion that you saw clear through. All right, collective. The illusion was something about, all right, hey, talk to us about this particular person. Yeah, we know this person is like a part of the group or whatever, but whatever the situation is, it was kind of like trying to make you out to be like the bad guy because somebody was playing victim and tried to create some fake scenario to be like, all right, well, collective did something to me. Collective didn't do nothing but ignore you, and you got mad about it. They got mad because you ignored them, because you set your focus and made the right choice. This is denial twice. This injustice did not go down the way that they thought it was. This is why this hatred literally is so ineffective. It gets to be comical at the end of the day, collective. These people ain't doing nothing to you, but them showing themselves to be like, hatred doesn't win, that being a cheater doesn't win. All this stuff does not do anything, collected to you. You're going to keep on going with your Knight of Pentacles. Let me put this up here, y'all. This is your final result here. You're going to keep on going. You're Knight of Pentacles. You're out here not focusing on them, focusing on yourself. Still working, still being committed to your journey, collective. I'm hearing the self-love journey is the best journey. And this is, y'all, and it's literally like hate versus love. Your energy still shows up as very loving. It's a very bold, beautiful energy for you. And I'm hearing you're coming into yourself. A quality that they don't want people to see about you. You're coming into yourself. I'm hearing you're eloquently stating your affirmations of love. People don't want you to be loving. They don't want people to see you as loving. They don't want you to be seen as supportive, a hard worker. They don't want you to be seen as a good romantic partner. That is not in their control. And it's like their hatred and their psychosis and their delirium only exposes them out to be the very people that are not worthy of any type of partnerships, because they are just dedicated to hatred. Hatred. Right? And I'm also getting somebody like refuses to admit that they were biased and discriminatory at a job. They refuse to admit that, but the actions they continue to take after they excluded you by being discriminatory and showing extreme hatred and bias at a job, they still can't stop doing it. So it's like they're only proving the point that they moved unjustly, creating an injustice in your life. But guess what? God said you're going to keep on moving, collective, because this is not in their control. All right. That's going to go ahead and do it for this particular reading. If you do like this content, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until the next time, bye-bye.